goes to show you that. I'm so used to not pulling, you're surprised I am pulling. I'll take you over. Yeah! Maybe this is on you.
Travis Bagent.
Keep picking your shit. You're gonna beat me up something.
Ready, go!
He's on me! Good job. I'm in trouble. Let you in there. It's always a one chance. You didn't fight hard enough. Say cheese!
These guys are all wrestlers.
Travis, Mike really wants in. I don't know. We'll get it right after. We'll pull right after the thing. 3 out of 5. He doesn't want to pull anyone else, I'm sure, right?
Alright, guys.
I'm going to do everything.
We got world champion Travis Bagent in the house right now for the Day of the Tuna. One of the stars from the show Game of Arms. Mike Aiello's down wrestling. He walks in on the action. Who wants to see Mike Aiello pull Travis Bagent? That's what they want. Travis is scared. He's like, yo, let him put me after. So you can say he's tired from dancing doing it. That's what it's all about right there.
He likes it.
He's like, Mike's looks too big, man. I don't know.
Now, I like that.
Travis was telling me if he looked like Mike, he wouldn't own a shirt. That's what Travis said. He's like,
That's a mighty fine grip you had there. Yeah, you want to pull this hand too? No, I don't do that. Yeah! Second place pays out good. We're ready.
Ready, go.
Yeah! Yeah! Opportunity! Yeah!
of back and forth battles right here. Championship match. Oh, it's on. Let's go again. Oh, Travis takes the championship.
That's a crazy shot.
Heavyweight left-hand competition, hailing from Petaluma, California. I need Eric Woodville to the table!
It's fitting that a man featured in the final of the World Arm Wrestling League hails from the birthplace of arm wrestling. Petaluma, California, the home of Eric Woodville. He has an opportunity for greatness and to etch his name into the annals of history by beating one of the greatest super heavyweight arm wrestlers of all time.
His opponent, the WAL reigning champion, Travis the Beast Bagent to the table!
Travis Bagent carries with him to the arm wrestling table an aura of invincibility. Many people have bought into that aura, and he is bought in heavily. Bagent believes he is invincible, and that armory has served him so well. He believes that he is the greatest left-hand competitor in the history of the sport.
He has never lost with that left arm. Here comes the cash. 20,000 large on the table. Eric Leffel there against Travis the Beast Bagent. Best 2 out of 3, Neil.
Travis Bagent will look to finish this very, very early.
Square up.
Eric Leffel has tremendous leverage, huge hands, long arms, but he lacks the speed of the Beast. And Travis can take you out of your power extremely quickly. A lethal starter. Whoa! Travis Bagent.
I thought he was stronger than that.
Disdain for the power of Eric Leffel there, displayed by Travis the Beast Bagent. A combination of back pressure and evil speed to the side. Travis Bagent with an incredibly comfortable first-round win.
I gotta get the webbing equal.
That will have really set the nerves jangling on Eric Leffel.
Watch, you're about to
Eric needs to start early here, needs to try and climb up that hand.
Close your hands. Go!
Travis Bagent saying, and he was way up, and to be fair, total justification in that. Eric Leffel climbed in the grip. Travis Bagent is a master in the straps and will relish the opportunity to prove that here. Domination off the start. Oh, Leffel concedes. Travis Bagent talked Eric Leffel out of competing for $20,000. Such is his aura and dominance in the sport. His wife Casey delighted there, and Travis Bagent is all smiles.
He is, and looking at the numbers from the final, they're pretty similar. So, Neil, the question is, was this win about technique or strength?
This win was about belief. Eric Leffel's lack of it here, and Travis Bagent's absolute confidence. Off the start, Bagent utilised the strap there to make every weapon in his arsenal readily available, and he completely neutralised Eric Leffel.
Here's Bagent with Renee.
Congratulations, Travis. How important is your self-confidence to your performance?
I think that everyone in here should do anything in their power to be as confident, as happy as possible. So that's what I'm trying to do.
Congratulations.
Travis the Beast Bagent, his legacy is enhanced. He is the World Arm Wrestling Champion.
I did. Oh, come on now. That would be you feeling me. I'll try. Yeah.
When he needs to be. Jeff Dave. Look at the physical statistics of Dave. But he faces the favourite, the supremely efficient Travis Bagent with another win. And he will tell the world all about it. Look at the speed off the start. Jeff Dave has got incredible tools for the sport of arm wrestling, but they were taken away by Travis Bagent. There's further evidence of that. Robbie Torpey's claims said it all. Speed is essential here.
So the road to the semifinals for these men. Best 2 out of 3 here. Winner advancing to the final, Neil, to wrestle for $20,000 in the wall hammer.
All right, gentlemen, set your elbows down, square up, and give me an open hand so I can set you.
Robbie Torpey.
Here we go. Here we go. This is all you.
Up and come out with a massive opportunity ahead of him here. Travis Bagent, the dominant, reigning champion of the world. Watch for the speed from the beast.
Close your hands. One foul, Mr. Topi.
You did not have to do that. I'm totally okay with that.
Robbie Topi there, just a little bit over-anxious, tried to gain something on the start there. He knows that he must be away quickly, but as the hands close down, there was the back pressure. Back pressure is a key weapon for Travis Bagent.
Close your hands.
Imagine you're holding a 100-kilogram mobile telephone and pulling it to your ear. It's the kind of force that Travis Bagent applies, and he applies it
I'm a bad man, boy.
very quickly.
Bad man.
Believes with every fibre of his being that he is that bad. And looking at the evidence right there in front of our eyes, you cannot contest the fact that this is a devastating left-hander. Travis Bagent uses the skeletal linear motion of his opponent to try and weaken them. He allows them to apply force in one direction and then hits in an entirely different direction in a fraction of a second, neutralizing their power. But here, Travis is really playing now. That first round was a rangefinder, and he's playing to the crowd, having some fun up there. Really is an engaging character. Goes over to get some love from the little people in the crowd. This is a walking superhero, and Robbie Topi looks like one. Topi's only chance here is to try to stop the match and to find a position where he can utilize all that horsepower. Travis Bagent is a very difficult opponent to do that against.
Wait till you feel this right here in the stretch.
Close your hands.
Mental weaponry employed by Travis, and Travis Bagent there with the pin. Robbie Topi not happy.
I'm not one to that was ridiculous.
Thank you, babe.
Robbie Topi felt like Travis Bagent jump-started there and got to a dominant position a little too early.
I beat some of the best guys on the planet to get where I'm at, but this isn't the outcome I was wanting with Travis, and the way it all ended up in the end, I'm not happy with it, but like I said, I'm not one to complain, so it is what it is. I'll come back and get him next time. If I was better, I wouldn't have to worry about it, I guess.
Travis, before we get to the win, I think everybody wants to know, what do you really think of yourself?
As you guys can tell, I'm not usually one to brag, right? But it seems more apparent than ever that I am a super, super bad dude.
So in all seriousness, what makes you so unbeatable on the left?
Well, I mean, the Lord, of course, or whoever, someone decided that the strongest arm in the history of mankind would be connected to me and this brain. So I'm just a super lucky guy. Plus, my woman's here today, and I ain't trying to... I'm not taking no ovens in front of my girl, yo.
Well, good luck, Travis, in the finals.
Robert Wilson coming in from Pennsylvania. Let's make some noise for Robert. Come on! Come on, Robert! Come on, Will! Come on, Robert! Let's go! Let's dig, Robert! Come on, dig deep! Dig deep! Dig deep! Come on, Robert! Come on! Stay in there! This is what you work for! We got a win! Travis Bagent with a win! This is 5 rounds, guys. Best of 5 rounds.
Come on, dude. I'm gonna put it down, brother. With disabilities, we're doing this. We're gonna win together, brother. Let's go, Robert. Come on, Robert. Right? Go.
All right, we got a match. We got a match. Come on, Robert. We got a match.
Come on, Robert.
Get in there. Come on, Robert. Get in there.
Hold your nose, Robert. Yeah! like that one, dog. I want more. I'm gonna get you. You ain't gonna get me. One more. I'm gonna get you, man. Ready? Bam! Hold up, man. Hold up. Yeah, I want one. Yeah.
We got one win and one win at the table. He's a little intense, Travis. He's a little intense. He's excited. Let's get him the top roll. Get him in the top roll, Robert. Come on, Robert. Come on, get in there.
Get on top of it, Robert. Come on, come on.
Call that pin, Red. Call that pin.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Robert. Hold it, buddy. Yeah! That's it.
Hey, Travis. He can't quite fly yet.
Hold on, wait till the man says go.
Yeah! Oh, we got a match. Get in there, Robert. Get in there, Robert. Come on.
Hold your nose. Hold your nose, Robert. Hold him.
You're holding him. You're holding him.
Who's winning?
2-2. This is match number 5. This is for all the bees right here.
Travis Bagent flies to lose.
Let's go, guys. Come on, put it together for Robert Wilson.
Let's go, Robert.
One more time, Robert. Take the match home.
Yeah!
Come on, get in there, Robert. Pull it.
Come on, Robert.
Get in there and pull it, Robert.
Come on, Robert.
Pull it, Robert. Pull it.
Go.
Pull it. Take his hand. Take his hand. Oh, he's got it. Come on, Robert.
Come on, Robert. Hold it, Robert. Hold it.
Come on, Robert. Get in there. Get in there. You're a winner.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Hey, Mom, for you, brother. Bullshit. I see you going back. Look at his wrist is straight, mine stays just tight. Yeah, I want the living to stay.
All right, guys, let's get this over for our starter right here.
Hurry up, boys. I gotta go talk to Travis.
Get off my hand.
You're back in. You're out of center. Yeah, right in the middle, please, Devin.
Let's go, Dad. Come on, Travis.
Travis, go hard, baby. Go hard, baby.
One win, Travis Bagent right there. You won the match.
If you're a puller and you are not as intense as you've ever been right now at the most exciting time in all wrestling's history, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Somebody get this flat.
Talk when you talk after this match. You got the mic still?
I mean, I tell you what to you, Dan Harris. That's a big man.
Let's go, Paul.
Be nice, Travis.
Hit his ass, Paul.
All right, we got it going on right here. Whoa! shit! Come on, Paul. Don't let him get away quick. Don't let him rest. Travis is trying to buy some time to get some blood back in that hand. Come on, Paul. Don't give him a second. Paul. Oh, we got a match here! Oh my God, guys, make some noise! We got a 165-pound champion holding up a 287-pound world-class arm wrestler. Make some noise! Come on! Come on, support Paul! One time! Oh, Paul, you are my hero! Oh my God!
It's going to be a very, very painful thing. I know what painful is. I'm going to need a second back here.
Come on, Travis. Woo! Come on, Travis.
Go! Whoa!
Alright, we got a slip out match right there. Hey Travis, how are you gonna let the smaller man, you're gonna climb out the grip? You should let that man, you should grab him by his elbow. Come on now, you're gonna climb out that grip. Let Todd get his grip. Let's see what happens. Let's make a match out of this. The baddest man on the planet shouldn't be scared of a 225-pound man, or a 195-pound man.
He ain't 195, bro. My hook is so strong left hand. Right hand is. Pop.
Come on, Travis.
Travis, let's get it, baby. Hold your hand.
All right, we're about to get his next show right here. We got Travis Bagent on my ass. All right, Travis, like, listen, I stopped I'm going to stop Travis, right? Come on, Travis, not getting him. He wants that. He wants one.
For me to win. I have to get my shirt and my card and all that shit. I got to register.
And you weren't going to register?
I never register because I don't like standing no damn lines. Do I need to sign paperwork?
Okay. Yeah.
How are you?
Travis, I need some your email address.
125.23.
Come on, cowboy. Your height.
6'3", so 6 times 12 is 75.
You know in centimeters?
Well, hell no, I'm American, man. Inches, man.
Okay.
6'3", 35 with a gang of pride, man.
Okay. Your forearm size.
Big.
The
best. The best. I don't know. No clue.
Biceps?
No clue.
Fucking huge.
Yeah. The best. The best.
Okay. Style of fighting?
Top roll.
Okay, that's all. You can tell me this joke now.
I already said the joke, man. You didn't get the joke, man. You're not aware of the joke, man. You're not as sharp as me. Like that. See that?
You know, my English is not very good.
No problem. No problem.
Maybe.
My Russian, very good.
I'm not Russian.
My Polish, very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
See. You know, everyone's, good at something, and when it comes to left-handed arm wrestling, even an unprepared, lazy Travis Bagent is very hard to handle left-handed.
Stops reaching his tracks on the second push. He pulls it together, now he's driving.
Look at his arms right there. It's the biggest match ever. Never, ever have there been two more highly decorated people that haven't met up with each other. And the world really wants to see it. The message board's going crazy, and you know, it's pretty funny because I would never thought that I would see in English that I was going to lose. I always, you know, would translate it from the Polish sites and the Russian sites, and of course they all think Dennis is just going to kill me. I might as well not even show up, but rarely have I heard it from North Americans, and there are some. You know, I don't know. I'm not in a position to really play strategy left-handed. I mean, I'm supposed to be the man, so just be the man if you can be the man. I'm gonna beat this dude. I'm telling you right now, that's a fact. You know, it wouldn't be the end of the world if his pec tendon just flung off into the crowd, right? To ask me, I'm coming here to win the heavyweight left-handed as convincingly as I can, where I fucking throw Rustam and Lubomir off the fucking stage, right? Like, listen, this is a whole nother category, right? But I will be teeing off immediately on those guys. I just as soon smack every human being. So if you try to set the bracket up, you just fucked one of them. Ba-pow! And then blood everywhere, that thing. But I'm telling you right now, your worst nightmare is to see me at any point during that tournament. Right now, it may not work out, but that's the strategy. It's just try to, I mean, just ask John Brzee. He'll tell you that.
It's a bunch of bullshit, if you ask me.
Well, I think that he's definitely going to be, you know, there's going to be a thickness in his index finger and thumb and hand that is probably going to be a little strange for me. For the most part, no one's big hand has ever scared me as much as Dennis. You know, I think Dennis is going to grab me high and low at the same time. I think his pinky will be near my wrist and his index finger will be, you know, up on my thumb. So it's going to be interesting. He's got kind of longer levers than he probably should. I think that's one thing that, so his elbow height to finger is going to be comparable to mine and just like other heavyweights. So that's kind of good. However, I do think that there is a lane that he possesses that I probably can't slow him down in. So I just got to make sure he doesn't, you know, get a nice positive wrist curl, get on his side of the table, and start his attack. It's okay if he starts his attack as long as his hand and wrist is compromised in some position and that we're at the middle or maybe even 10 o'clock on my side of the table. And I think then it's going to put a lot of pressure on his shoulder and his pec tendon, and I think that, you know, there's a chance we'll hear a big explosion. Bam! And there it goes and dangling. And I done killed the Russian. I killed the Russian. But we'll see. Hopefully, I don't wish injury on anyone, but hopefully that he's not so strong that he busts his whole freaking chest off. Because I don't think that pinning me is a possibility, but hurting himself is definitely, you know, there's definitely a chance.
Tell me about your health. You're sweating now. 3 or 4 days ago, you have some disease that no one knows about.
Yeah, I got some bumps on me, measles, chicken pox-ish looking rosacea, bumps everywhere on me. Had a fever for about 4 or 5 days. Took a couple shots from the doctor's office, got some antibiotics. I've eaten about 40 Advil in the past week and a half. So definitely from 285 down to 265. But you know, I can definitely know that I'm on the last hours of this sickness. So hopefully starting tomorrow, it's back to work every single day. Super wide legs. And go. 1, 2, give 5. 3, under control, slower. 4, 5, and then 2 burpees. 2 burpees. Go. Now that's a push-up. Do a burpee. All the way down, all the way back up. 1. Go. All the way down. Go. Do the burpees. Go. Up. No, you're not even get your chest down. Back up. Now go. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. You got to get your chest on the ground. Go. That's 0. No rep. There we go. Up. 1. Up. 2. Good job. You're pretty good at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God.
How do you feel today? Are you going to train today?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. It's the last day of you filming here. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still sick as a dog, but yeah, I'll be able to do something. Just to show you at least I am going to go to this arm wrestling tournament.
Do you feel confident you can win even though you haven't been training?
Well, yeah, but I was training up until 5 days ago, so yeah, I think I'm stronger than I've ever been my whole life. Definitely motivated, and yeah, I still think I'm going to win. Now, if I'm still sick in a week from now, maybe I'll have a little doubt, but I feel like I still have enough time. Look at this orange team. Boy, they look good, don't they? All right, come on, D, let's go. Yeah, careful, don't hurt yourself. Before I became a level 1 certified and got really introduced to CrossFit, I was already a youth football coach, you know, for probably 3 years, and the main thing that CrossFit has changed our coaching strategy, at least to say, is we just spend a lot more time now on you know, more detailed football stuff instead of doing the traditional conditioning after practice. Keep banging, baby, keep banging. You look good. Have fun banging. All right, let's go. Isaiah, Drake. Drake, just go ahead, Drake. Just put everybody on their back. Just toss them on the ground. They got to learn. Guys, get away from him immediately. You can't look at him. You got to look at me. Set, hut. Get here, Isaiah.
Got to get out of there, Isaiah. Go.
All right, good job. Yeah. That's okay. He's going to do it to every one of you.
Hands on you.
Let's go. Here we go. Listen, the camera's going to be around today. It's just a guy following me around for arm wrestling. It's no big deal. If somebody here has a problem with it, you know, some people don't like their kids on camera.
I do.
You kicked off the team if you got a problem with it. All right, that's all I can tell you. It's gotten the kids in the first 35 minutes of practice done their conditioning, so now they can give us their max effort without trying to hold back anything for this conditioning at the end of practice that we used to put them through. All right, listen, we're gonna do the CrossFit workout. Very simple today, okay? We're gonna play CrossFit baseball, okay? The workout is 50 jumping jacks, 10 burpees, 25 jumping jacks, 5 burpees, and then you come home and you get a point, and then you do your 50 again, right? You can see how many points you can score in 4 minutes. In order to get a hit, you got to do 50 jumping jacks, right? There goes Ezra. There goes Isaiah. And there goes Brady, the only one that can count to 50. Rashawn, you practicing? Moses, perfect. 5 of them. Got him. All the way up, all the way down, Ezra.
From Russia, there is Tiplikov from South Africa.
Gets control, but I haven't seen him more or less just absolutely take control. I've seen him take control sideways and then here get control. So, you know, I've watched more than I could ever watch against somebody. The problem I have is that I haven't seen him in trouble except with Pushkar. You know, there's no one else.
Hey, Travis, sorry,
I think Pushkar might pose a bigger obstacle for you than Dennis because he's got the longer arm, the stronger hand, and if he's confident, it might be much more difficult to top roll and get out on Andre than Dennis.
Good. You look solid there, fella. Should be fun. It's going to be an exciting event. You and him, that's a train wreck. Side pressure 1-on-1.
Who is that?
Both of you.
Who is that?
That is Andre Pushkar, the Ukraine Pain Train. He's a beast.
He's good?
Yeah, he's really good. He's actually my tip to win the thing.
Who is that?
Andre Pushkar. Bad dude, Ukraine. Top 3 Zloty Tour last 6 years. Runner-up the last 2 years. Maybe the strongest guy last year. A couple bad calls. Got him second place. Pretty bad dude.
If I do have a concern for Pushkar, it would be that Travis Bagent has beaten Andre on almost every occasion they've ever met. And Travis is not the kind of guy you need to be playing games with your mind, because he will do it. He will exploit, 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 and destroy your mind. And Pushkar is a young man. And Pushkar is a young man.
Yeah, I teach CrossFit to the Shepherd College soccer team for the past 3 years, and Matt and 3 other guys, now that they're done with the soccer team, they just come privately and do it. We actually missed the last 2 days because I was sick, so he's probably not that happy right now. I'll tell you what, forget the thruster, just front squat. 7. 1. Elbows up. 2.
It was my junior year in spring. Our coach introduced us to Travis Bagent, and he introduced us to CrossFit. And for the whole spring, we did CrossFit, and I liked it a lot.
6, 7, put it down, and then 1 muscle up.
So over the summer, I looked online and I found a gym at home that did CrossFit, and I did that all summer, and it helped me a lot. I was the best one in shape on the team. And I ended up being All-American in soccer, and I don't think I could have done it without, CrossFit and all this, great stuff. So it helped me a lot. I think 9% of it is mental toughness, to push through things. CrossFit, it's pretty tough, and if you can get that edge on mental toughness, then you can get edge on your opponents and, be the winner, come out on top. So, but it also helps strength-wise and cardiovascular especially, so overall it's good.
5, 4, no rep, just kidding. And time. Good job, kid. Great job. You wrecked that. That shit was, I thought it was a great workout, and then I was like, holy shit.
Oh, his coaching was excellent. He, I'm assuming here he's nicer, but with the soccer team, he pushes us to the limit, he yells at us, but he's a great motivator and a great coach.
He was nicer here today?
Yeah, oh yeah. But it's good, it works both ways.
So a lane in arm wrestling will be simple, right? Obviously, if I just go straight sideways, right, that's a sideways lane. And then if I kind of suck the weight towards me, right, and then pull a little bit towards the corner, there's a lane. I believe that if Dennis not only gets his wrist curl, right, and gets me on his side of the table, that there's a lane there that I won't be able to stop him from pulling me down. However, if we say go and his hand starts to open up and then I start to take him on his side of the table, now if he starts jerking sideways, he's gonna get a lot more of this chest and shoulder involved, and there could be right around, bam, right there, you might see him shrivel up like this. And then by that time, I'll be up in his grill telling him I'm the man. So hopefully that doesn't happen to him.
Are there any other threats in that class besides him?
There is. There's a huge threat in that. It's really amazing that it gets looked over. And Andre Pushkar, to the big Ukrainian, that used to be, I think I started whipping him when he was like 17, 18 years old. Now he's a 27-year-old grown man, and he's finished second the last 2 years at the Zloty Cup, both left and right-handed. Actually, even won it 3 years ago before Dennis participated. So I believe that Andre thinks that he will beat Dennis this year, left and right-handed.
Andre Pushkar, Ukraine.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Warsaw, Poland. We are here
Go. Good luck, big balls. American team, baby. Do it. Straighten him out. Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this guy right here on the right was like one of the last names, and he's coming up early. Shit, I got Andre first match, motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, he does.
On the flip side, you know, I'm gonna talk so much shit that even me losing is gonna be good for the Journal. It's gonna be good for this town, or for, you know, Russian pride, I guess, because I don't know if I've ever, my left hand's never went down to a foreigner, ever. If you wasn't born in North America, I've never even allowed you even one win left-handed. So, you know, there's a lot of them looking, you know, forward to seeing me fall. Wrist. His wrist. His wrist. Getting real touchy all of a sudden. From Norway, Dario. I'll tell you right now, I can definitely beat that guy. I'm gonna tell you right now, his fucking hands are weak as shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude, I can beat that guy. I can beat that guy. His hand, oh. Man, he even surprised me when he said ready to go so fast. My fucking hand is strong, yeah. But I don't feel comfortable. Man, bullshit, man. Show the replay, show the replay. Go! Foul! Pads for Igor, get some cushion on the pad. What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ, man, are you serious? I've been here for 12 hours watching that shit. Put somebody on there with some common sense. You need common sense when you referee arm wrestling. Common sense.
Younger born from United States of America, Travis.
Oh, hell no. I'm sorry about earlier. Didn't mean nothing about it. I wasn't talking to you, man. I was talking to that guy, man. Good luck, man. Go! Stop! Yeah! Get it! First one, definitely. Because you guys, you put it in the strap with Andre, I'll bust his ass. Put it in the strap. Foul, 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 foul. Foul, foul. Get out. Congratulations. Good, I was ready for the open, right? Real flex is fucking fresh. Nah, I ain't interviewing no more. Fuck y'all. good match, though. Sure. Good.
Not trained well enough. Needs to get back to arm wrestling roots.
Emotionally flat.
Yeah, no, you could definitely tell his confidence went away as soon as he got that first loss with Andre. I mean, it's tough to bounce back after you've been crushed like that.
Thank you.
Not good, but hopefully it'll fire him up for next time.
Retired?
No, he's never going to retire. He's still got a good 10 years left in him.
2005.
Yes. Сфоткаться. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Next year.
Really?
I'm gonna have to. I mean, I can't leave out here. I told him I wasn't never coming back because I'd already won it, but now I'm gonna have to come back. I probably ain't gonna get paid too much either to come back.
Here's the one and only John Brzęk. Hi, John.
Hello. Hello.
I want to ask you about this year's Nimirov, about the organization of the contest, about the backstage of the contest. What do you think?
Well, the Nimirov is the top tournament of the year. It's first class all the way. Lots of lights, lots of cameras, just a high quality production, and it brings the best arm wrestlers in the world to Warsaw.
What if you have to bet on someone today in maybe in the highest weight? On who can you bet on?
Well, we brought a really good team from the United States this year. Jerry Carteret is in top form. Travis Bagent also here today. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Denis Saplinkoff, of course, is a huge force. Andre Pushkar proved himself yesterday in the left-handed division. So it's going to be, I think, if they don't ruin each other, I'm going to go with Andre Pushkar against USA's Jerry Carteret for the final, and let the strongest guy win.
Yeah, of course. This year you came here as a trainer. It's a new role for you.
Yeah. Well, this year I wasn't able to compete. I had shoulder surgery on May 4th. I had a torn labrum. So I'm still trying to rehab that. It's probably another 6-8 months away before I can start really putting a lot of pressure on it. I hope to be back next year in competitive form to prove that I'm still have what it takes to win.
Yeah, so you are planning to compete.
Yeah, no, I'm not retired yet. I'm not officially retired yet. I'm 47 years old, and I still think I have a few more years left in me. So I get this shoulder situation resolved, and I'll be back, hopefully be back next year.
I always wanted to ask you about sport nutrition. When you're preparing to the contest, do you use any protein powders, amino acids, creatine?
Yeah, of course. I think it's important to have good nutrition when you're working out, or all that effort is going to waste. So, most definitely, yeah. Nutrition is very important.
What about the diet? You eat what you want at any time you want, or someone just wrote it to you?
I try to eat clean. I mean, especially if I'm trying to make the 95-kilo class. I'm typically walk around 100 kilos. So if I'm eating as much as I can just to try to bulk, of course, as the tournament time becomes close, I have to restrict my diet and count the calories and. Yeah, so I do watch my calorie intake. And
now the question from the history, because I wanted to ask you. I was always wondering about the Over the Top movie. Okay. When you were filming, you were advising to Mr. Stallone.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone didn't really know anything about the sport of arm wrestling until he got involved with the movie Over the Top. So, yeah, I mean, what he learned was from arm wrestlers, and I got a chance to talk with him and take pictures and show him a little bit of what I knew at the time. I was a very young boy at 20, 21 years old when Over the Top went on. So I wasn't that experienced. There was a lot of guys that were a lot more experienced than myself, but yeah, it was a once-in-a-lifetime deal. Yeah.
How was he backstage?
Nice, super nice guy, very inquisitive. I mean, he wanted to know about the sport, was genuinely interested in what was going on with the sport, and I think he really hoped and wished that it would have great success. And no, good-natured guy.
And maybe you have any funny story about the making?
No funny stories. No, we didn't go hang out or drink or anything like that together, so I don't have any really personal stories. My experience with him was very official, and
The biggest mystery about him is his height.
I don't know what his official height is, but I think he's a little under 6 foot, maybe 5'10". In good shape though. I mean, he's well proportioned. Big hand. He would be a good arm wrestler if he decided he wanted to pursue it. But of course, I mean, his forte was acting, so he's not going to be an arm wrestler. But he had some potential to be a good arm wrestler if he wanted to be.
You think?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, John. Thank you for
no problem.
Talking to me. Thank you.
Fitmax, the champion's choice.
We are ready. We are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Bagent.
Hello, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
Terrific.
What is your opinion about DC's Yumirov?
Oh, it's amazing. I haven't been here for close to 6 years, and the tournament has changed. It's gotten so big, and Igor and the money and the prestige and everything's just first class.
You'll be back here next year?
I will. I will be back next year and for many years to come. I won't miss this tournament again.
What happened yesterday? Did you expect it?
Yes, very unexpected. I've been the best left-handed arm wrestler for over 10 years and never really had much trouble. Maybe I underestimated some of my opponents, but I felt really good the first match against Andre. And a couple elbow fouls. I thought I was going to be in control of that match, and then got a little uneasy because of the elbow fouls and slowed down and pretty much got my butt whipped. So it happens in arm wrestling.
Yeah, that's right. Did you get injured?
Not injured, just slightly uncomfortable in the elbow area. But it'll be nothing, just back to the drawing board. Maybe this is what I needed to wake up a little bit. Sometimes when you're on top for so long, you get used to it, and maybe you don't work as hard. So you can bet that Travis Bagent is going to be hard at work for the next 52 weeks.
Yeah, I bet. So what supplements do you use in preparations to contest?
Let me see. Preparations for this contest or for next year?
Maybe for this.
For this one, the National Arm Wrestling League is in the United States, and 3 tournaments a year. So it has me pretty busy. Arm fights I have planned for Igor in January in Las Vegas will hopefully start my mid-season form to get ready for next year's Lottie.
What do you think about Alexei Voivoda?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. Good bobsledder. Okay arm wrestler, very good bobsledder.
Yeah, I've heard. So what are your plans for the future?
I have 3 kids and a wife and a job, so I'm going to stay diligently working at that, and hopefully back on top of the arm wrestling world very soon.
Maybe you're planning something for the next year, some strategy for preparations?
Definitely, I'm going to get off the couch. That's going to be the first thing I do, is get off the couch, stop relying on just my arm wrestling skills, and really maybe get bigger and stronger like I was in the past.
Okay, thank you, Travis.
Hey, thank you.
Take care. Travis, one more time.
FitMax, the champion's choice.
No question. No question.
Yes. Tell me exactly what you want me to say. What do you want me to do?
What do you want? It's here.
I want the World Cup.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, again. Back to U.S. Yeah. Take from Russia, give to U.S. Yes? You want me
Who is
to?
the win? Who is the beast in left hand? Please
Travis
tell me.
Bagent, right here.
No possible.
No problem. No problem.
No
Yeah,
possible.
it's right here. Yeah, you know who the winner is. That's why you called me. Them Russian guys, you let them win, then they piss you off, so you got to call American guy to come back over here, take care of the Russian guy. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you. I'm like police. Polish police from U.S. Polish police from USA. Where's your family? Family here?
Yeah.
Kids?
No.
No kids?
You kids. You my kids.
You my kid. You my father.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back with the action. And we have the lightest man in tonight's category against maybe the heaviest. Does size matter? We're about to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Russia, I'd like you firstly to welcome to the stage a living legend of the sport of arm wrestling. He is the Russian national and world champion,
Is this little guy going to be able to hold off Jerry Cadaret's press? Especially after that hard match with Rustam.
Ridiculously powerful. He is the 78-kilogram
If he does,
champion of the world.
new respect.
And he has a
Not only strong, but good
test
endurance.
ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
This will be no easy task.
Because
Because Jerry really hasn't had a pull yet.
Here in Warsaw, he hails from Massachusetts, USA. The former multiple champion of the world, the Gingerbread Man, Jerry Cadaret!
Here we go, 145 kilos against 76 kilo. Whew.
Jerry the Gingerbread Man Cadaret, Haji Halimula Zoev. Here we go. It's the lightweight versus the super heavyweight in Warsaw, Poland at the Nemiroff World Cup. And believe me, both these men are insanely powerful.
I say no way.
The forearm of Haji Zoev is phenomenal. The mass from Massachusetts is Jerry Cadaret. Cadaret is built like a tank. He has incredible tricep power. He's facing one of the most and away we go! We are deep!
Elbow foul, Jerry Cadaret. Elbow foul, Jerry Cadaret. He's going to have to plant it. He's going to be in a war here. This little guy's for real. He did not move.
Coincidental foul, both men
with the elbow foul, we will restart the match.
One foul on Jerry Carteret, elbow. Gonna start him again. Jerry, at this point, has got to be saying, what the
Referee's
hell?
undecided there on the foul. Jerry Carteret receives the foul. Hadzimurek Zolev does not receive the foul. We will go back to the center of the table and restart the match. The American will have the brakes on him a little bit now and must be careful. And away we go! We are deep inside. Huge drive. Both men dead center, locked in.
Dead center. Zolev's holding him off. Looks confident.
Zolev with the top roll.
Zolev pins him. Wow, and a hook. That's one bad boy.
With the win. Wow! Enormous drive to the side. Transition to the top roll. Ridiculous power from Hadzimurek Zolev.